Okay, Leo. So here's to Leo for the month of September. What will happen to Leo for the month of September? Here is the Leo reading for the month of September. So hello, Leos. I'm not even sure if I said hello in the beginning of the video, so I just said it now. Okay, I'm really happy to read for you. This is the beginning of my YouTube channel, so I'm hoping you can hear me really well. I am on my balcony right now, so I'm sure you also have and you can hear some other noises from outside. I hope it's not too loud. I really do hope that. I am using the Lenormand deck, so it's the Ciro Marchetti deck, the Gilded Reverie from Ciro Marchetti. Alright, I'm shuffling the cards. So what's going on with Leo in September? If my reading resonates with you, Leo, please subscribe to my channel. That would mean the world to me. And also, if you want a private reading, just send me an email to my email address that I will put below. So please get in touch. I would be extremely happy to read for you. And of course, if you want to leave comments, I will be happy to see and to read those comments and to interact with you guys. Alright, Leo, let's see what's coming up for you for the month of September. Okay. The path, the birds, fish, the coffin, the dog. Let me just put this a little bit like this. Yep, it's better. Okay. The star, the garden, the whip, the fox, the woman, the scythe, or the scythe, I never know exactly, I think it's the scythe, the child, and the book, and the cut is the house. I hope you can see it. This is the cut. So I will just put this here. Again, as I said in the other videos, for the other signs, I do like to see the cut because it gives like a very general overview, kind of like a soft overview, a bit more information about the spread, but it doesn't actually, it's not exactly in the spread, so I will not read it as pertaining to the spread. But I do like to have a bit more information with that card here, the cut. Okay, so that's look really quickly at the domains or the areas that come up for you this month. So we have here the fish. Wow, Leo, this is money. We have, actually that's kind of everything. Yeah, that's kind of everything. Maybe your dreams and wishes, but no, it's mostly the money. Let me just grab a cushion really quickly. Okay, thank you for that. All right, Leo. So in the middle of the spread, you have the roads or the path, or here is the stairs. I mean, it's the same thing. Oh, but I forgot. Let me just pretty quickly look at the chord cards, so the playing card symbols that you have here. So what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3 jacks. We have 3 jacks, okay. We have 1 ace. We have 2 nines. We have 2 10, 1 8, 1 king, 1 queen, 1 7, 1 6. Again, as I said, I will not count the cut. Okay, so the most significant here are the jacks, and the jacks represent, you know, new energy coming in. They are also you know, court cards, so figures. You do have a queen and a king and 3 jacks, so there are some people, let's say, it's not a I mean, based on the playing card symbols, it's not necessarily an extremely busy month with a lot of people coming in your life right now, or in and out your life, or, you know, it can also be like people visiting. But you do have this card here, the garden card, which represents, you know, groups of people, large groups of people, meetings. So yeah, that being said, let's have a closer look at your cards. As I was beginning to say, so you do have the central card here is the path, the crossroad, or the road. It means in the center of your reading is a decision, having to make a decision, or having to part ways. Maybe you need to do something else, like a ramification, right? Like something that is a bit separate from, you know, the usual road, or the usual road you're going. Maybe you just have to take left or right and not continue straight forward. Okay, or again, or maybe it's just a choice about something that is really important for you. I do see here fish, so this means money again, as I said. So maybe it's a decision about money. Maybe it's something that has to do with money. Okay, so you do have the coffin here, and you have the child here. You also have the sight here. All these cards speak about, so this is new beginning, this is ending, and this is something that is being cut. All right, is the money being cut? I'm not exactly sure. It can be. Maybe a cut in the resources will force you to make a decision to end something, so that something new can start. So this is an option. This is a good option. One interpretation. One other interpretation could be that you have to make a decision about something that will be a cut. So it will be a clean cut to your past, let's say. So you will definitely begin something new, begin on a new road, and that will mark a clear cut to everything that has been. But I have to say, I do see this being very linked with money, and you do have the ending of something here. There is a sense of a wish coming true. So maybe a wish related to money, which will lead to some arguments So maybe this is why you need to cut, or you need to end something. You do have the woman here, so if you are a woman, this reinforces the fact that it's about you. If you are a man, this can pertain to a very significant woman in your life, so it can be your wife, your girlfriend, your mother, your sister, somebody who's very important in your life, and you will know it. Maybe with the house here, maybe it's somebody from your family. Right. So I do see a lot of talking going on, so a lot of talking also with, larger groups of people, and a lot of talking. This card here, the star represents, of course, as I said, a wish come true, but also spreading of something. So maybe the spreading of talks in a very public setting. So with a lot of people, you will be talking with a lot of people. But something does need to end, and you have to be a little bit careful, because maybe there is somebody in your entourage, in this group of people, that is not exactly somebody who you can trust. Maybe there is somebody that is a bit envious, or maybe there is somebody, again, in your entourage. I'm not saying in your family or in the closest group of friends, but somebody who is around you, is kind of lurking in the dark, somebody who is a bit jealous, a bit envious. But you do have the dog here. So the dog here with the fox, does it mean that a friend of yours, I wouldn't say that a friend of yours is actually not a friend, and that you need to pay attention. I would say the wider group, acquaintances, not necessarily really good friends. For me, the dog here represents mostly the fact that whatever decision you have to make here, it's going to be a positive one, and the dog for me here reinforces the fact that it's going to be okay, whatever decision you have to make, despite the ending of something, despite somebody that is maybe a little bit jealous or envious or doesn't want to see you succeed, despite the fact that, again, there will be some arguments, and despite the fact that you will have to leave a situation behind you and go to something else. So the dog here is the warrant that everything will be fine, and the guarantee that everything will be fine. Oops, I hope the image is let me just check how the image is. Not the best, right? You don't. Yeah, this is better. Ay. This is better. Or is it? Yep, this is better. Okay. So, okay, and the scythe here, I hope you can see it. Okay, this is the scythe here. All right, this decision that you're going to make will not unfold immediately. There will be consequences, and it will unfold very progressively. The book here tells me that you're not going to see the results right away. Okay, so don't panic about that. This is something that is will have an impact in the long run, and you will have to wait a little bit. Okay, this is mostly a positive card. For instance, if the clouds would have been here, it would have been like more a negative card. So that would have meant that you were going to have a lot of doubts about the decision, but this is not the case. You will not know exactly how things unfold by the end of this month, Leo. So I guess it will continue into October, maybe November, maybe until the end of the year. I don't know. It's relative to everybody who's listening, and if it's resonating and how it's resonating with your personal situation. But don't expect to see the results right away. This cutting here is something that has to be done quite quickly, so the action kind of has to be done quite quickly, but things will continue unfolding and evolving, okay, as we go further into the end of September, October, and the month that will come, the month and the weeks that will come. Okay, so the cut here is the house. This represents the family. I'm not sure if this is about your family, but maybe I will interpret this as being something that is familiar to you, that is important to you. It's close to you. It's like close to your being, okay? It's an important decision. It's something that is important. It's not the most important decision of your life. Maybe it does have to do with your house. It can be. But it can also be just something that is important to you, okay? All right, so Leo, you have to talk things through. You have to talk to as many people as possible. Beware of some people or one person not having your best interest at heart. This happens a lot in life. I do see this as being linked with money. I do see a lot of talking, some arguments. The ending of something, a decision has to be made, and it will be the ending of something and the beginning of something new. And it's positive. You cannot go wrong with it. You just have to, talk with a lot of people. And just wait for things to unfold, and don't be in a hurry, don't rush. Things will take time, and they will take their time to unfold, and you will see the results, or maybe even like the meaning of everything. If you don't grasp the meaning of everything right now, maybe there will be some hidden things that will reveal themselves as the days and the weeks go by. Okay, so this is for you, Leo. I hope this resonates with you. Again, do subscribe to my channel. That means the world to me. And also, if you want a private reading with me, if this resonates with you, just don't hesitate to send me an email, and I will leave my email address down below. Have a very good month of September, Leo, and see you in October.